Last time on Magical Miss. The cuttlefish are starting to wreak havoc at the school. The owners of the plush keychains have been acting strangely, especially Jake and Mercedes. It was touch and go for the girls as they scrambled to figure out how to reverse the spell casted from the cuttlefish. Turns out, just destroying the plushies don't revert the owners back to normal, as Willa found the real Jake trapped in Lene's mirror. Willa saved Izzy from getting detention and ended up becoming a hall monitor thanks to VP Todd. Willa nearly got doppelgangered, but managed to chuck a cuttlefish plush into the rafters of the band room. Izzy learned of a folkloric legend about a person swapping places with their mirror selves and came to the conclusion that the stolen body and the original soul need to both make contact with a reflective surface. While Willa was sequestered into VP Todd's office, Izzy, with the help of Josh and the Schwartz twins, find evil Jake, and through a series of multiple failed rolls and copious amounts of sweat, managed to save the real Jake. It's not even halfway through the school day and Izzy's already taken a beating. Not to mention, she arranged a meeting with the marionette later tonight. The cloud of bad luck has turned into a superstorm. It's time to jump some people and shove them back into mirrors. We got students to save and a Mrs. Fields to interrogate. Welcome to Magical Miss.
Izzy is in a very tight spot physically. She is not doing great, trademark.
3 out of 9 health.
Yeah, not a lot of health going on. You are bloodied.
God.
So are you going to go to the nurse or are you going to ignore the nurse?
I guess this is my other question.
Paging Nurse
is,
Blue. Paging
Because
Nurse
the
Blue.
break is after band / being a teacher's aide.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to talk to Mrs. Fields
Mrs. Fields.
in English.
Mrs.
No,
Fields
she's
is
English.
your trig teacher.
She's my trig teacher.
Mhm.
Okay,
And
so
she
we
had
have
to talk
okay.
to her after class.
Okay,
So she was not anticipating it being super long.
Okay, so I'm good with that because I was just like, shoot, do I have to see Miss Fields next? And I was like, I'm not ready for that. So what Izzy is probably still like on her feet, kind of like holding Jake, but she's like holding him and having her fly just a quick like flick of her hand, spell out in front of Jake. This is don't say anything. It was real. -pink.
Were you transformed?
No,
Okay.
but I can do powers untransformed.
Roll me plus mystical.
Okay.
Wait, before I do this, should I take and become +3 mystical?
Yes.
In this moment? Okay.
Stand
It's
by.
been decided. It has been decided. 9.
Nice.
9.
Yep. You make these make the message spell out and you just see Jake's eyes kind of glaze over, like the lights reflect on his eyes as his like pupils kind of dilate and you can almost see like the edge of his contact lenses.
He wears glasses.
He has bad eyesight.
Oh,
And you just hear him kind of mumble shapes and colors. And he's watching the message and he just kind of nods and he's like, yeah, that's a weird day. You know, Izzy, I'm really excited if... And he kind of puts like a hand on your shoulder and is like, if you're not real, I'm really excited to tell you about this weirdo dream. 'Cause that's gonna be like super cool, but if you are real, I'm sorry if I'm thinking you're a ghost, but like you're not like a ghost, but like an apparition. Maybe I'll go get like a palm reading and see like what this dream means. I don't know. I think Mercedes does that kind of stuff, right? She's got like a dream journal.
Mercedes.
Izzy is kind of like pulling back from Jake, is just like thinking in the back of her head like, shit. But she's feeling like she is not going to be able to stand. And she's like, Jake, we should go to the nurse's office.
Oh, the nurse scares me.
We're just going to have to lie down for a bit. Just a good long rest.
He nods and Izzy, roll me 1d6 really quick.
Oh.
I need odds or evens.
Oh, sure.
Oh, no.
Evens.
As you kind of start to fumble, you feel an arm around your waist, and Daisy's holding you up. And she just wordlessly hooks your arm around her shoulders, and she kind of looks down at you and is like, "Nurse's office, yeah?"
And then she's gonna just kind of like pull out her phone and she's going to just text Willa, like, meet us in the nurse's office pronto. Just like no codes, just like straight up come to the nurse's office pronto.
You see typos in Izzy's message for the first time in your life, and you go, something is wrong.
Something wrong.
Something happened here.
I'm like,
she is sending like a string of emojis with it that spell out the codes of B, call the other one, Y, your girl has an empty stomach, which will make sense later. Also, plan P, plan pictures.
Jesus. Okay, so I'm like responding or whatever, and I'm starting to like post pictures on the Discord.
Well, where are we in those pictures? Because I didn't specify. Are we at school, or did you put posters somewhere?
I don't want to put pink and blues pictures from the school because Josh and Colleen are going to freak out if they think that they're at the school. So that.
You're shaking hands.
We want to know it now. We both want to know. We're both very invested.
Oh my god.
Izzy is just like not going to respond anymore. She is going to like very much just kind of like low-key conk out in Daisy's arms for a bit, and she's like, "If we can get Willa, I'll be better. We can still go to class."
Benny like taps your other shoulder and is like, "We'll get Willa. We'll get Willa."
Okay, can you help Jake? I don't think he wears glasses. I don't know if this is. Maybe he should sleep in contacts.
The last thing you see, Izzy, before blacking out is you see Benny tap Jake on the shoulder, and Jake just kind of puts his hands up, and you see him kind of fireman carry him over, and the Schwartzes start escorting you down the hall.
Hold on, Benny fireman carries Jake.
I don't know. That was something I needed to hear, but I'm still here for it. So let's go.
I just see it so perfectly in my mind.
The audience, the TV viewers, see that a few people look a little stunned, and Willa, you got that message, and VP Todd is still like escorting you out of the office.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And like he's talking to you outside like the door, and he's like, yeah. So I have a thing called Siren Hats Are Us. I have a membership there.
You know what, VP Todd? We can do like a little
Are you on your phone during school?
It's an emergency. Izzy went to the nurse's office. I gotta go check on her.
But the nurse's office is holy fish paste.
Yeah.
And you just see Izzy just like looking very pale, a little sweaty on her forehead, just kind of just like very much slumped over in Daisy's arms. And then just Jake being fireman carried on Betty's shoulder.
I look at Daisy and I'm like, what happened? But I'm not saying anything. I'm just looking like pointedly at her, like.
Daisy kind of looks to Izzy and then like looks over and like looks pointedly at you, like, we'll talk about this later, but like later.
Oh my god. Yeah, so
when the two women on my life just learned daggers at each other.
Anger. But I'm angry. Okay, so I like tell VP Todd, I'm gonna go check on Izzy to make sure that she's okay.
Yeah, VP Todd's already like opening the door and is like, Julianne, we have children for you. There's been a crisis. You see him switch his siren on.
like directing traffic to see her.
This is not the time to put on your siren hat. I don't know what it is. Two children completely passed out in other children's arms just trying to get to the infirmary. Yes, and
you guys see that both of the Schwartz twins, their shoulders like go down a little bit, and you see them both go, "It was so strange, we were just in the biology room working on some projects, and then, first Jake passed out and was feeling a little delirious, so we were thinking it was a dehydration issue, and then Izzy, we don't exactly know what happened, but if Nurse Jabara is available, we would really appreciate her to be able to help." And you can almost hear the sound of them blinking, like, blink, blink. And VP Todd goes, "Of course, you two are just such good kids." You know, you guys are just such good kids, and you know, I know we had that disagreement about the dress code and your hair, but Willa, can you help us, get some cots ready?
Aye, Captain, and I go to the nurse's office with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the back of Izzy's head, she's just like, oh yeah, the asbestos plan. That's gonna go great. Like, she'd never heard the Schwartz twins truly work their magic, because every other time it's just been them being so totally fake, and she's just like, stop it!
But this is fun.
But this is great.
Yeah,
this is great.
I'm
like,
so glad we're friends with Daisy.
Yeah, imagine if she was working against us the entire time.
We would have been screwed.
We would be so screwed. Be so screwed.
Okay, so, like, who is in the nurse's office? Like, is VP Todd also in the office, or is it just, like, the group plus the nurse?
VP Todd is like standing at the door, and you see that the nurse is like, she's sitting at a computer, and there's like one cot back there, so it looks like it's only there for like, when you go to the nurse's office and it's like, nurse, I threw up. And you can like lay down on it. It's not a very stocked room. Like, there's a medicine cabinet there, and she's working on a computer, and she's fairly like middle-aged. Like, she's not super old and not super young, but she just like leans back in her chair and goes, Todd, what the heck do you want? What the? Oh my god. And she goes to you first, Izzy, and is like, okay, get her down there. What's wrong with this one? And she points to Jake.
I guess he passed out.
He doesn't look passed out. She looks passed out.
I don't know what happened. Benny and Daisy know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Sit him down then. Just sit him down. And Daisy sets you down on the cot, and she like looks at you very seriously, like, can you sit up, or do you need to lay down? Don't lie to me, Izzy.
I'd like to lay down.
Okay.
Jake can lay down next to me. I don't mind sharing the cot.
Hey, no, there's not enough room for Jake to lay down next to you.
This is not so teammate. We can both lay down on the cot.
There's room on the door, guys. There's room on the door.
Daisy,
Technically not because of the buoyancy of the water, but this is not on the water.
Anyways,
welcome to our Titanic watch. No, Daisy lowers you slowly, and she kind of like hovers over you for a second and just like makes sure you're okay, and like
Izzy's just like pats her cheek a little bit.
hey, I like whisper to like the twins. I'm like, it'd be really great if we could get the adults out of here so that Blue can come in and get Izzy back up to shape.
Miss the nurse, her name is Julianne Jabara, and she goes, no canoodling in my nurse's office. Anybody that's not injured can go now.
Izzy reaches out and just grabs onto Willa's wrist.
Yes,
Is hold.
is held.
Is hold.
Do you want me to call Arthur?
You want me to murder that guy?
What? I will die for you.
Killing. Maybe. And Izzy kind of just like looks up at Nurse Julia, and she's like, I need you to stay, please.
She's my emotional support.
And she's like, Izzy will start to tear up.
Julianne rolls her eyes and is like, okay, all right. And then she looks at the twins and goes, you two. And she looks at Benny and is like, how are you doing? Are things better? And he looks a little stunned. And
Wait, in front of me? That is so improper.
And he's like, yeah, I'm fine.
What?
But they're not. They're not. And Nurse Jabara's like, all right, if you guys want to stay, you gotta get chairs from out there, because I don't have any other chairs. What exactly happened? And she gets like the little little stick thing and is starting to do your vitals, Izzy. It's kind of like, okay, can you follow this with your eyes?
Yeah.
She's going really fast with it. She's like,
That's too fast.
yeah.
That's too fast.
Did you hit your head? Do you have a concussion?
I don't know. I just feel like I might throw up. I also want to sleep. And she's still just gripping onto Willa's wrist.
I have snacks for you. Are you low blood sugar? Like, do you need fruit?
Are you offering her a snack right now?
Yeah, like I still have the fruit that you gave me from like
Really? Izzy just takes them and just slowly starts to nom on them while she just is still holding onto Willa's arm. She's not letting go.
It's just, okay, well, I've got water for you here too, and did these symptoms start beforehand? Like, I'm gonna check your temperature, but what exactly prompted this? Do you have an exam today? Is it stress?
No. I was talking with Jake because he was being weird, and we were in the bio lab, and he pulled out this keychain. I sniffed it, and it smelled funny, and...
Roll to convince someone.
Can I help her? Okay, so...
Well, both of you roll with advantage.
Oh, shit.
Oh, both of us?
Wow.
Stop. Okay.
Okay.
That is a 4 there, so a 9 plus whatever you got.
That is 11.
And 11.
Yes.
It is like clockwork when...
Oh, wow. Also an 11.
Nice. It's an 11.
We are so solid. Do we need the Schwartz twins to pass around this room or not? Will and Izzy got this.
Yeah, but like I just need to get the adults out of here. If the Schwartzes can just get the adults out of here, and I can transform real quick.
It is like clockwork the way that you do this. You mention you start to mention the keychain, and then Jake goes, yeah, I don't know exactly what was going on with it, but like I got one for my friend. Mercedes, she's got one too if it's got like weird stuff in it. And you hear Benny go, wow, it does sound, I heard there were a few product recalls on some local touristy tchotchkes recently. And Daisy goes, funny, yeah, I've heard it was like a lot of small scale items, like palm sized, and that could be dangerous if any kids got a hold of it. Nurse Jabari, did you hear anything about that? And she kind of looks at us like, no, but do you guys have the keychain on you? We can at least look at it and make sure it's not moldy or something.
I don't. Does Jake still have his?
No, we exploded it.
You destroyed it.
We did.
Mercedes has one.
Yes. Izzy kind of just like still kind of like the weird way they just like, Jake, Mercedes still has hers, right?
I think so. I can't remember talking to her today. And you see that troubles him.
Oh. Okay.
And
but that's good though. He doesn't know that Mercedes is evil. Like.
He doesn't know that she is completely turned into a bitch.
Exactly.
That Lene very much now likes.
As long as we don't get Jake and Mercedes to contact, then we're fine.
We just have to cure Mercedes before Jake talks to her, aka by 8 p.m. tonight when we have our confrontation.
Exactly.
That I haven't told you about yet.
God. All right. God, I'm trying to figure out how to get the adults out of here. Mm-hmm. But like...
Yeah, you see that Nurse Jabara, she like switches over the tab that she was working on her computer, which it looked like she was writing something in a Word doc. And you see that she's got like an Excel sheet out and she's typing in and she's like, all right, what are your guys' names? I need to jot this down and
Isabella
maybe
Parker,
call your parents.
Junior. Arthur, you should call Arthur. He is my dad's secretary. The number is 1 2 no.
Is he your emergency contact?
4, 5, 6. Yes.
She pulls it up and goes, oh, he is. Okay.
Wait, you thought she was lying?
She shrugs and goes, I don't know, you kids make up shit. You don't want your parents to know about
not
dumb
Izzy,
stuff.
though. She's not capable of lying.
He reports to my dad about everything.
The nurse squints and goes,
the second one.
Yes, yeah, I see that in your file.
Arthur's the one that's at home.
Eat more cantaloupe. So out of it, I'm like, oh my god, I just need a healer. Izzy's useless right now. We need her back to normal.
Nurse Jabara tosses you an ice pack, which is just a frozen sponge in a Ziploc.
That smells really. Oh my! I can smell that.
Yeah, you can.
Smell that memory.
She just like gives it to Willa, and she's like, "That's weird. That's just
put that on your head."
It does smell
it smells weird.
Does it smell like the keychain you were talking about?
No, that just smells like an old sponge.
Yeah, it is an old sponge.
Oh my god!
It has this weird like naturey smell, but like a sulfury smell, and it made my head light.
She writes down those symptoms, and you see Jake make scrappy hands for the ice pack.
There you go.
He just applies directly to forehead. He's like, is this working?
Does it feel like it's working, dude?
It feels cold.
I don't know if that's working.
Oh my god. I'm trying to rack my brain. Maybe Willa can like try to escort Izzy to like the bathroom or something or whatever, and then close the door, transform, and then heal Izzy, and then just I don't have a flashy transformation, so like no one would know.
No, you just need to have your hot sauce packet. So I mean, like,
I always have my hot sauce packet on me. I'm assuming it's like the private, like attached bathroom to the nurse's office, so there's no other windows.
There's a bathroom in the office complex.
Okay.
So it's like VP Todd's office, the principal's office,
just Mark and
Mark's secretary
Mark,
thing,
yeah.
the copier room.
So like, hey Izzy, do you want to like run to the bathroom real quick or something? Maybe splash some cold water on your face. Yeah.
Roll to convince someone.
Okay, plus two. Oh, 10, 12,
Okay,
12.
Ooh.
Yeah, Nurse Shabar's like, all right, go have fun.
Okay.
What's your name? Danger. No, it's not Danger. And you leave as Jake is trying to muddle through things.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I help Izzy to the bathroom. I like lock the door behind me. I transform into blue, and then I am going to heal Izzy, and I really hope I don't fail my roll. All right.
Izzy kind of just pops out of the toilet, looking like rather more clear-eyed up at you, and she's like, "This feels like shit."
Right? It's not fun. It's like Mariana headaches are not fun.
No.
All right.
This isn't even Mariana.
It's even worse then. Well, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
That's a 14.
Oh,
So
14?
like 14. So
You have a neg 1 to this?
huh?
You have a neg 1 to this?
No,
That was a 6 and a 5.
No. Like +1 or. I'm sorry. No, this is persona, not emotional. Okay, so that is just a straight 12. So on a 12 plus, I heal 1d6 plus persona.
Yeah. Let's go. Heal me up.
5.
Yay!
Four.
We are.
Four.
Okay, I was about to be like, with a 5, I am at almost full health. Oh, goodness gracious. I need to have my pencil. Sitting there, Izzy kind of just like looks a little bit like more sitting up straight.
I'm like, clear, and I just slap my hands on your forehead. It's just like, oh, you feel better now, right? Do you want me to do it again, or are you okay?
I mean, she kind of just like shifts her head round and she's like, I could use another slap, I guess. Like, that's
Okay.
I could use another slap.
Use another hit. Use another hit.
Hit me.
That's a 7. On a 7, heal plus persona, so that's just another +1 to you.
Okay, I'm like almost at full health.
Cool.
Izzy kind of just like sniffs. Is like, oh god. Did any of the stuff I was telling you just now make sense?
No, I was more focused on like trying to get you back. Okay, so
Right,
I drop my transformation. I like run the sink and I'm like, go splash your face with water.
Yeah, Jake is back to normal. His reflection was in the reflection of like one of the animal tanks. Got it to hit his hand. He went in, pulled the fake Jake went in, then we pulled the real Jake out, and the marionette came out. And,
no.
Marionette is not happy that we're doing this because he still thinks that we're friends, and it's weird. Is there anything on the mirror in this bathroom? No. Okay. I was like, hold on a second. And so I asked him if we could maybe meet up when where, and we're gonna go to Pisces Point at 9 o'clock tonight. Probably a little bit of a short notice, but it's like we have some small amount of answers, but maybe we can get more. Izzy kind of just pauses and she's like, I could glimpse the truth appear, like maybe a little bit beforehand to see what we're going into.
Okay.
I did suggest to the twins about glimpsing the truth of the space between, but then Daisy vetoed him.
Would you be trapped in this mirror world?
Probably.
I mean, naturally, I'll be like,
But
it sounds like a good idea, but you're the brains, and if you're stuck in there, then it's just us, and that's not good.
Yeah. Benny's the good flamboyant, smooth talking. You're the good muscle, also the healer.
No, like I'm the exciting one. You're the hot. No, Daisy's the hot intellectual one, and you're the most important kind of glue that holds us all together. And if the glue's gone, then it's ruined. Everything's ruined.
Daisy's the hot one.
It's the hot intellectual one.
Where did you go with Benny last time?
Like siblings, I guess. I don't know how sibling dynamics work. I did threaten to push him off the roof, so that's progress, I guess.
I don't have any siblings either, so maybe.
Anyway, so we're like talking now, like getting out of the bathroom. Act like you're still kind of sick though, because that'll look kind of sus if you all of a sudden are back to normal.
Can I have some cantaloupe?
It's like pocket cantaloupe. It's kind of warm. Just like in a little container, but like the container's kind of warm from like my body.
From your body.
So here, this one's kind of warm.
And she just looks at you like, hey, never mind.
Okay. Juicy.
It's just like, maybe we could just lay down through the lunch period. Let's do that.
Okay. Oh, but what about Aaron though? He's gonna be by himself. I gotta go find him and tell him.
Right, yeah, you're right. God, I'm gonna just, Izzy, doesn't have her lunchbox with her, but you know the code to her locker,
yeah.
like where she left it last, and she's just like, if you can just maybe just like bring me one of the sandwiches, you can just eat the rest of the food with Aaron. I don't really have an appetite after that.
Do you feel like you can go to like, maybe we can convince the nurse to like, for you to just go to the cafeteria, because it's just like across the hall.
Considering the performance I just gave her, it's true. So kind of going back into the room, Izzy is just like holding on to like Willa's arm, and she's just like, Nurse Juliet, can I lay down? Is that okay? Can I lay down?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to sleep this one off. Okay. And you see that she's sitting in a chair like across from Jake, and she has a pamphlet that says what to do about peer pressure with drugs. And she looks at you and is like, do you have something to explain to me, Izzy? Because your little buddy told me about what he was doing. You see the Schwartz twins are gone at this point.
Oh.
Which, Izzy, you have a text on your phone from Daisy that says, we got kicked out, but let us know how everything's going.
Izzy doesn't do drugs?
He does not do drugs.
Willa nearly laughs at that's the most absurd accusation ever. Izzy doesn't do drugs?
Julianne just kind of leans back and is like,
do drugs either, besides being
the drug of extreme sport.
Yeah, he may drink some funny energy drinks, but
I don't know. It was just something weird after sniffing the one keychain thing. And then
you know what? I did. There was a keychain that Sandra had on the band, and I was playing with it. It did smell kind of funny. I chucked it up into the ceiling, though.
You did what?
Yeah. I tried to do a magic trick.
Roll to convince someone with disadvantage.
Oh, God. Disadvantage?
Help her?
To make it just a flat roll?
Yeah. Can I help?
Okay, just a flat roll. Oh, okay. 9 plus, that's an 11.
Delightful.
You see Nurse Jabara, she pinches like the bridge of her nose and she's like, look, I don't know what all of the slang you guys are talking about is anymore, but I can't explain what happened and you seem okay. Nothing's broken. I really can't do anything unless you have a concussion. So don't do drugs, stay in school, keep your grades up, I guess. You guys should stay here through the lunch period. We have some PB&Js as long as you're not allergic or anything.
I'm not allergic.
I'll grab your lunch from your locker.
Thank you.
Yep. Jake, do you want anything from the snack bar? They got the nerd smoothies.
Oh, that sounds really good, man.
I got you, dude.
I don't remember if I packed a lunch today.
Don't worry,
I gotta talk to Josh. I haven't seen him all day.
That's right. Yeah, I'll go let Josh know. I'll go find him. And Josh, Willa pauses. She's like, "Wait, what did I just say?"
Jake
like,
lights up and
yes,
goes,
you have to go talk
yeah,
to John.
I love that. That'll be great. Let him know that I'm not dead or anything.
Yeah, also Izzy packed like a buttload of snacks, so like you can also probably share it with her, but I'll get you your smoothie.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. I'll hit you back. I've got some dining dollars and stuff.
Okay, cool.
Izzy
Yeah.
is like patting her pockets for her wallet, and she just gives it to Willa, and she's like, "I want one too."
I want to.
And me.
I'm going there, so I'm gonna
Shabara's like, if you give me one, I'll make sure that amount gets put onto your account again.
I got you.
She winks and is like,
You want a small or medium? Yeah, because they ran out of the large ones, and I'm very upset.
It's a large.
They ran out of the large ones.
It's such a good deal to get a large.
what
It
if
makes
you
us
got
go,
two mediums and then just ask for a large cup?
No, they don't have
They
the
don't have
large cup.
cups? Oh
That's
no.
the thing. They don't have the large cups. So okay, so I'm like, I'm going to leave and go to like. So it's lunchtime now.
Yeah, you guys missed Jim.
Oh, thank God. All right.
Oh, okay,
Cool.
cool.
So I'm going to text the group chat and like just update them or whatever. I'm going to get Izzy a nerd smoothie. She's fine now.
She's fake being sick.
She's fine. Like eyeball emoji, fire, and like wings just to get the point across.
Okay.
And then
I'm about to open the code page, the code pages.
No.
What code is
Just like,
this?
what are you-
No, wait, it's
when
just Willa.
in doubt, wings and fire emoji is blue.
Yeah.
So,
right.
yeah, I'm going to also go grab her lunch from the locker, and yeah, apparently Izzy's going to stay in the nurse's office all day? Question mark.
Izzy messages back, oh hell no, I have to go talk to Miss Fields. We are gonna
That's right.
leave by lunchtime as long as Jake is okay.
Okay, cool. Right.
Question to the DM. As like Izzy sitting next to Jake in this moment, how does he look? Can she help him in any way? She can't do any healing magic, but like how is Jake right now, and can Izzy help him
Roll
in any way?
me.
I was like, since we're talking about this, I'm just like, I just
You manifest a nerd smoothie in your hand.
Roll me a glimpse the truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's mystical, yeah.
What did you roll?
A 10.
Nice.
So,
Fantastic.
yes, what do I get to know about
So
our
on a
lovely
10
boy
plus,
Jake?
there are the questions there, but I will just give you like a Jake vibe check if you want.
Yes, a Jake vibe check.
Just
Roll for vibes.
check. Roll for
Roll
vibe
for
check.
vibes.
He's looking okay. He's looking all right,
Vibes
but
are good?
he seems like he's like really interested in like his own body, and like he's kind of sitting there. And like he looks at his phone and looks a little bummed out at that, and you can see him kind of like scrolling through messages, and he's like, "Oh,
Izzy kind of just like pops her head onto his shoulder and she's like, "You
Aw.
okay? You seem okay, but you seem confused."
I think Josh is mad at me. What'd I do? I don't remember getting here today. I don't remember yesterday.
What's the last thing you remember? I want Izzy to have this conversation as quietly and out of the earshot of the nurse as possible.
Yeah,
If needed, she will text Jake.
Well, you see that the nurse has her headphones in, and there you can hear very loud like pop punk coming from them.
We love a super non-attentive school nurse. We love it.
It works out in our favor.
And Jake just kind of sits there and goes, I don't, I mean, I think I was at home. I was like getting ready for bed. I was just sanding down my new board. I'm painting a new board, and I don't know. That feels like that's a bad thing. That feels like a problem.
Izzy kind of looks at Jake and she's like, what else do you remember?
I mean, Mercedes and I were gonna hang out this weekend, and that's why I was sanding a new board to, like,
Oh, you're gonna take her boarding?
yeah. She sounded interested in it, so I was like, hell yeah, we can shred. Oh, can I say hell in here? Oh, Oh,
She's not listening.
She's not listening.
She's
yeah.
not listening.
And I was like,
And
we
she
can
sounds like she's
try.
listening to pop punk, so I think she's probably chill with it anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sick. I can say swears. Cool.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know, maybe you can text Josh and tell him that you're here. Maybe he can come. I think Willa mentioned maybe talking to Josh. So maybe she'll bring him here with the smoothies. Let's text Willa to tell her to bring Josh with the smoothies at lunchtime.
Yeah.
It's just the two of you guys at lunchtime anyways, right?
I mean, yeah, usually. Like, there's some people that kind of sit by us sometimes, but, like, I mean, the cheer squad sits all together, and, like, you guys sit together, and we just kind of find a spot where we can just chill, you know?
Yeah. Josh is a good kid. Good guy.
Izzy kind of clears her throat, and she's just like,
Yeah, no, Josh is a solid friend. He's a dick sometimes, but he's a solid friend.
Jake nods, and he
I'm
looks
sure, like,
back down at
whatever
his phone.
Assumption or stuff that's going on between you guys is gonna be okay.
Meanwhile, Willa, she has Josh's phone number because of the group text for homecoming.
Yeah.
So she texts him in a separate DM, like it's a private DM message, and she's like,
We're starting.
"Hey,
Let's go."
Something happened to Jake. He's in the nurse's office. I'm going to grab him a nerd smoothie if you want to drop off the nerd smoothie with me. He seems fine now. He doesn't seem off. Question mark. Send. Like staring.
Just stares and waits for the 3 dots to appear.
You send the message, and you don't get a text back, but
Am I left on red?
as you're standing in line for the nerd smoothie, you hear move, and Josh cuts in line and is like, "What do you mean Jake is in the nurse's office? What's happening?"
So like, hi. How'd you find me so quickly?
You're not hard to find. He kind of like points to your hair and is like, "It's very noticeable."
I know it's like really poopy and stuff, but anyways,
It's bright red. It's a bright color. Okay, it's just easy to find, and it. Yeah.
Anyway, so no, like apparently Izzy and Jake went to the nurse's office because something happened in like the bio lab or whatever. I wasn't there. I was in VP Todd's office. Anyways,
What are you doing in VP Todd's
I'm
office?
apparently a hall monitor now.
Shut up.
We're gonna get siren hats, mini siren hats.
He rolls his eyes and shakes his head and goes, "And I didn't think you could get any less cool." Okay.
What do you
Recruit him.
No. VP Todd wants like one from each class, so the junior class is all covered.
junior class is
Boy
already
and
taken.
girl from each class.
You want to be prefect?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, VP Todd has Velcro shoes. It is confirmed. I saw them. I fell on the floor and I saw his shoes.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Good to know, Willa. Back to the matter at hand. Why is Jake in the nurse's office?
dude, I don't know. Like,
What was he doing in the bio room? He's not taking bio.
He was in the room with Lene for some reason, and
He was there.
yeah, I don't know. Weren't you there to get Lene out? Question mark.
I mean, I talked to Lene because Izzy, and he kind of sits and goes, "Okay."
Point is, Jake's like,
No, I'm not fucking done.
whoa.
And you see, like, the person that, like, he cut in front of was like, "Oh, shit."
Oh,
He goes,
lovers
like,
quarrel. Lovers quarrel.
"Something is going on. If you guys are fucking pranking me or whatever, I'm done. I'm done not being told what's happening. I'm done with Jake being all fucking weird."
Josh, if I were to prank you, your mouth would have been on fire. That's the only prank
Yeah,
I do.
that's why this is so weird, because I knew you were gonna do something stupid with the... Are you gonna put hot sauce in these milkshakes?
No, because I'm getting one from Izzy and I'm getting one for myself too, and the nurse apparently.
You see... Josh kind of looks at you and looks up, and roll me a convince someone really quick.
What? +2. 12. Wow.
He looks and he takes your hand and is like, "I'm not leaving until you show me exactly what's going on.
Wait,
We're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
get these, and he takes your hand and is like, "We're gonna get these smoothies. We're going to take him to the nurse's office, and then you're going to explain everything to me. Because none of this is making sense.
Willa's hand is increasingly getting sweaty.
I was about to say, I was really curious about how he takes her hand. Is it like a cute little, like, touch?
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, it is very much like grab.
Oh my god. I was like, for a second, I was like, he takes her hand? How does he take her hand? Wait, please explain to me.
You're not interdiction.
No, it's not.
It's just like,
it's not a cute little
It's like death grip.
Yeah, death grip.
It's a toddler holding something they shouldn't hold. Death grip.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
It's cold.
Okay, well, you're gonna at least help me carry the smoothies now that you have my. Oh, I'm losing my hand circulation. So if you can just.
He lets go and like wipes his sweaty hand on his pants and is like, yeah, fine, whatever, but just. You all missed gym.
Yeah, because I was helping with Izzy in the nurse's office.
And nobody. And he just looks upset and he goes, nobody's fucking telling me anything.
Do you want a nerd smoothie too? I feel like you need something to calm down.
No,
with.
I don't need anything to calm down with. I'm just.
5 nerd smoothies, please.
The lunch lady looks up and goes, we're only gonna be able to make 4.
Fine.
Josh goes, I don't need one, okay? It'll be fine.
I grabbed the 4 smoothies and I had one couple. Hold this. This is yours.
I don't need one.
Well, too bad. You'll feel better.
You hold 2 of them, I'll hold 2 of them.
Fine.
And he takes 2.
What is this forced equality happening right now?
It's our two teenagers who don't know how to handle their feelings right now.
That's phenomenal. I'm here for it.
And he's holding them and he's like, listen, today was...
Also, I gotta stop at Izzy's locker too because her lunch bag's in there.
Wait. Okay.
When Willa gets there, just gives both of smoothies.
Please.
He has all 4.
She is hold.
32, 14, 23. Boop.
You know her combination.
I'm our best friend. You should know Jake's combination. And I like
No, because we have boundaries.
What? What are those that I saw on the door? I like hoist like it's a really thick bag, lunch bag or whatever.
It is. It's very surprising that Izzy carries this for the first like 3 hours of the school day.
You can really hit someone with this.
It is like legit a picnic basket size.
That is a lot of weight to it. Maybe I'll get one.
Josh looks at his like camping gear. She literally has a subscription, but she never goes camping. It's just for the handy dandy situations and little doohickeys.
It's just for the gadgets.
Okay,
It's for gadgets.
So, like, anyways, Jake is fine now. Like, he doesn't seem acting out of the ordinary. How, like, you said, how he was acting, like, weird and stuff in the beginning of the day. He seems fine and seems, like, kind of out of it.
Okay.
He feels kind of bad, though. He's, like, because he was, like, looking at his text messages or whatever, and he, like, looked kind of bad. I don't know if he, like, saw your texts or something. I don't know.
Josh looks a little sad and is like, I mean, yeah, I kind of blew up on him, but... I mean, he was being so weird, like...
He was acting kind of weird, like...
It wasn't him.
He was like, hanging out with Lene and being, like, a fuckboy.
Yeah. It sucked. Like, I don't... That's not the kid I know. That's not Jake.
No,
I don't know what happened there. It's been all about Mercedes recently. Like, they're gonna get together and, you know, then it's gonna be Jake and Mercedes and then me.
I mean, tricycles are really fun. Tricycles are cool.
You need a tandem bike?
Yeah. Tandem bike or whatever. It's just like me, Izzy, and Daisy. I'm gonna make it fun now.
Josh kind of looks and goes, are Izzy and Daisy really dating?
I have no idea, but I ship them so hard.
So, unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed, but... Unconfirmed, but I'm shipping it really hard.
Okay. You see him kind of like mouth the word shipping.
That is true.
And he kind of like
he probably wouldn't know.
That boy's never been on AO3 in his life.
What is a tumbler?
Like a cup?
Yeah. Susie probably knows what a tumbler is because that's where she gets all the K-pop gifts.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Definitely.
so we get to the nurse's office. Oh shit, I also gotta go tell Aaron what happened. Oh, I'm fetch questing everywhere.
in route. You can just call him and be like, I'm to the nurse's
I don't
office
have-
for lunch.
Oh, I do have Aaron's phone number, but my hands are also kind of full. Okay, here's your bento box. Jake, there's some chicken nuggets in here for some reason, if you like those.
Those are for you.
Yeah.
You'll need to microwave them.
Okay.
Nurse Jabara has left, so it's just you guys in the room.
We can all
Only Josh could leave now.
we can all just hang out
But then
in the
again,
nurse's
Jake is
office.
fine.
And I'm like,
Yeah, we're all like pulling up chairs instead of all of like Izzy's lunchbox with the smoothies.
I'm like, so are we all just eating in here now? I feel
kind of
bad.
shocked. She's like, she told us to stay here for the lunch period.
I feel bad
Did
for
you get
ditching
Aaron?
Aaron. I feel bad for ditching Aaron. Well, I gotta go get Aaron because I had to give you the food and also like the smoothies.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, sure. Just Izzy kind of just sets everything up and just starts like dishing out food. And she's like, Josh, can you go heat up the nuggets for Jake?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I'm going to go.
And,
get
you
Oh,
see
okay,
him-
Willa.
He takes
And if you want any for yourself, there's probably enough.
he kind of
The
looks.
plates are in the cupboard over the microwave.
He rolls his eyes and he goes, "I've microwaved things at this school before. I know how to do it."
No. I'm gonna go get Aaron. Just leave and go to the
Jake just kind of
cafeteria.
waves and goes, "Thanks for the smoothie."
No problemo. And I go find Aaron.
Yeah, you see Aaron.
She's just like,
Aaron's sitting at a table, like kind of off by himself, and you see that he's got a sketchbook out and some colored pencils, and he's kind of like working on something
I
as
go-
he's eating a sandwich.
I walk up to him like, hey, sorry, like. Okay, now that you're doing that, now I want to see. I want to see.
convince someone.
Aaron, when you react like that, I need to see. That's an 8.
He would do it, but you have to say something that shows you mean it. Because he's like, Willa, I know we're friends, but I'm really uncomfortable with
see
that.
it.
And he like
You have to show you are in order to
closes it, and
improve.
he's like, I'm working on my portfolio, and I'm really uncomfortable with showing people.
You
right now."
gotta show your art to the public. That your portfolio is going to be up in public. It's going to be on a website. All the recruiters are going to see it. You might as well start with me. Also, the food, we change of plans. We are now eating at the nurse's office. So if you want food, you have to come with me to the nurse's office. We have nerd smoothies.
That was a lot. And you see him kind of look,
That's
and
just
he
the MO.
Go jumping.
he hands over his sketchbook like really shakily as he's putting the colored pencils away.
Ooh, I love the color theory here. What am I seeing?
It's a lot of realism.
Ooh.
It's a lot of realism and a lot of nature. A lot of greens, a lot of like, the beach, a lot of views of Fresca Park. All done in colored pencil.
Ooh.
Because I love the fantasy of someone being good at colored pencil because I'm terrible with colored pencil.
These look like photographs. These look awesome, dude.
Because it's not really that good, and
Are you going to submit these for the art show at the end of the year?
probably not.
Oh my god, dude.
The last one that he was working on is a portrait of Matthew.
I hold it up.
No, please don't. Please.
He looks cute. He looks so cute in this.
I mean, it's just a.
I love the defined jawline you put in there.
He's got one, and it's like a bust, like a 3/4 view, and he's got like his arm up, so he's like in cheer pose. Like
It's so cute, Aaron.
It's not gonna actually go in my portfolio. I just started doing it.
Better, because all I see are a lot of nature things. You need to add some people in there too.
I can't submit that. I can't do that.
It can at least be in your portfolio when you apply to like stuff or whatever. But like, this is good.
He looks a little pleased at the praise, and he's like, "Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just for fun."
I'm gonna show Matthew this one.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm really hungry. I grab his. I hook my arm under his arm. I'm like, we're going to the nurse's office to get food because I am starving.
Okay.
Let's go. And I haul him over to the nurse's station.
You hook your arm in his and start hauling him away, and you miss that Josh was watching that whole thing at the microwaves, and You see him kind of like look back at the nugs, and he's
Right
just
there
kind
in
of like,
the office, though. There's a microwave in the office.
Yeah.
Why do you go to the cafeteria?
oh, he went to the cafeteria because students aren't allowed to use the office microwave.
Yeah, but Izzy can use the office
That's the good microwave.
You can use it, but not any other student.
Yeah,
can use
Josh
it.
doesn't have those
Just like
privileges.
mumbling to herself, why is it taking so long? Did he not use Mark's microwave? She's like looking out in the
The chicken
hallway.
nuggets
just,
are
like,
little gummy.
sad. Just enjoying her little smoothie.
Jake is just slurping.
All right.
This is real good, man.
Okay, cool. So like I
think I need
like burst in through like the office, the nurse's office. And I'm like, oh, it smells really good in here. And then like I'd like take a seat and just eat.
Does Izzy clock at all of the Aaron portfolio interaction off of Willa?
No, Aaron has his portfolio like tight to the chest again,
Clutching
and
his pearls.
he's clutching his pearls, and he's like,
Aaron!
hi.
Sorry that we're having lunch in the nurse's office. Me and Jake kind of low-key passed out.
No, are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. We kind of lied down, we washed our faces. I can tell you more about it later, but we think we just smelled something weird, like, you know, like how you have like smelling salts that you just sniff and you're just like awake? I think it was like sniff and you're like, whoo, Wizzy.
It was like the cuttlefish or something. Like I heard like there was asbestos in them or something.
Yeah,
the cuttlefish from the wet goods store.
Roll to convince someone.
With advantage because like we're both like
Yes,
with
we're
advantage
both
or no?
With it.
Yes.
That's like
That's a 12.
Aaron kind of looks and goes, "Yeah, I had applied to work at the wet goods store, but it had a weird vibe to it. Nothing against Mrs. Fields or anything, but it was just
Yeah,
You know,
kinda
I get
sketchy."
you.
The
yeah.
bath salts. The
They
bath
smell
salts.
like ass.
They smell like ass. They're ass salts.
But yeah, there's one scent that legit just smells like ass.
And it
Oh,
was
these are okay.
$50.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Here, there's a couple bento boxes if you want to pick through sushi. And Izzy's just gonna slowly point to like the variety of foods that are in her lunchbox.
board.
And she's like,
little charcuterie board.
wait, no, where's Josh? Did you see him? He
Josh
got the chicken nugget.
Comes in at that moment and
The
he
chicken
sets the plate down
Josh!
and just kind of like flops into a chair. Goes, got him. I did it.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Josh.
There's your
Izzy kind of like
movie.
passes some nuggets to Josh, and to Jake, and to Willa. She's like, "Do you want any chicken nuggets, Aaron?
No, I'm good.
Do you want sushi?"
I'm good, thank you.
If you try to go
I
for
have some
another
fresh
protein
fruit.
bar at the bottom of your backpack, I will smack it out of your hand.
What happened to the soup I gave you? Half the soup.
Yeah, what about the soup?
Yeah, and he pulls out the thermos and is like, I got soup.
If you want to, you can heat it. Like, it should still be kind of hot in there if you want to pour some into a cup and have it. And Izzy, like detaches the spoon from the container and just, like, she is momming him so bad.
you can tell
right
Aaron's
now.
overwhelmed.
Yeah, just
And he's just
overstimulated.
there's a lot happened in these past few minutes for him, more than he expected.
He's opened up about his portfolio, looking about his feelings for Matthew, and now is being bombarded with.
He got
"Please eat
spirited
the
away
food."
by a wild Willa, just like a tornado. We're going now. Whoosh.
Yeah, it's like
Wait,
he
hold
suddenly
on.
got roped into the main narrative, and he's like, "Oh no, bro!" He's like,
Expect me-
"I'm an NPC. What am I doing here?"
I walk in a straight line unless I'm acted upon by an outside force.
Willa was the outside force.
Willa is legit a force of nature.
She enters him into the narrative, but he
Flaming
starts
swords just knocks him.
sipping some soup.
So Izzy kind of just like goes a mix between like some sushi, some fresh fruit, and just like having her smoothie.
So what happened at gym? Did anything fun happen? Did you guys play basketball?
No, we're done with basketball. We're just doing dances, aren't we?
Yeah, Josh rolled his eyes and goes, "Yeah, it was weird. We did like line dancing.
Again?
Yeah, but it was like just 45 minutes of the Cotton Eye Joe. It was
What?
Wait, non-stop?
I'm sorry, but I can break into a sweat after just that song. How can you do that for 45 minutes?
Josh kind of shrugs and goes, we did it."
Izzy's like, I'm kind of not too upset that I missed it.
Why is dancing in the curriculum for gym?
The last one was kind of fun. I like the line dancing.
I like basketball better.
The line dancing was more fun.
No.
Granted, I stayed in one place the entire time.
It's true. You didn't have to sprint around like all the guys.
And just like, and she like turns to Jake and she's like, I don't know, I think like the sprinting around would be fun, but I still think that you guys should try this with roller skates. You need to take Mercedes on roller skating too. Like you can hold her hand during that time. Izzy kind of gives him a little look like you could hold Mercedes' hand.
They do
while
discount
roller skating.
skate nights on Fridays.
Goes, oh, I've never been really good at like roller skating. It's a whole lot
That's-
different than skate skating.
Izzy
It's like-
kind of just like nudges Jake and she's like, that's more reason to hold her hand.
He looks a little nervous, and Josh goes, I'll have to explain something to Lene then, won't you, Jake? And Jake kind of looks confused and is like, what does Lene have to do with anything?
Shit, he doesn't know.
Izzy kind of just gives it like a oh shit look, like
He doesn't have to.
really
He doesn't have to
know
talk to
anything.
Lene. It's fine. He doesn't know or anything.
Izzy kind of turns to look at Josh and she's like, Josh, the last thing he told me he remembered was, what did you say again? The night before last? Sanding the board for Mercedes, and she just flipped on her smoothie.
Yeah, I was sanding the board. You know, Josh, I sent you a picture of it, didn't I? And Josh kind of nods and goes, yeah, and then you told me to fuck off.
This is like a
And Jake-
resounding crunch of a potato chip.
And Jake kind of looks back in the messages and goes, I didn't send that. I wouldn't say that.
Did your phone get hacked or something, maybe?
I don't know, did it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like you to tell Josh to fuck off or anyone to fuck off. It's more like a me thing.
Josh goes, yeah, if I had gotten it from Willa, I would have thought it was normal, but it was weird, dude. It sucked. You see him, like, grab a chicken nugget and eat it, and Aaron looks supremely uncomfortable. And it's like,
He's looking extremely uncomfortable too, kind of low-key, but she kind of just like nudges Jake, like, keep talking.
like, well, no, man, I don't know. I don't know what happened. And then I had this weird dream about being, like, stuck, and there was a puppet and, like glass. I was stuck in glass. I was, like, watching myself do stuff, but, like, it wasn't me. You know? Like, out-of-body experience.
It's really lucid dreaming, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
What happened in the dream?
I don't know. I was just, like... I was in this space, and it was, like, really wide and empty, and then I looked, and, like... I was looking out at myself, doing stuff. But, like, it wasn't, like, cool stuff. I wasn't doing, like, stunts or anything. I was just kind of, like, walking around. And he kind of, like, puffs his chest up and, like, really uncomfortably. Like, you know, like that.
Oh, do you think you'll be able to go to class after this? Or do I have to face Mrs. Fields all by myself and Trig?
No, I think I'll be okay. The food and the water splash, that helped.
Good, that's good.
Jake's been feeling better after.
Yeah, Jake's like, yeah, I feel good. I feel alright.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know, that keychain really just did us dirty.
You may want to, like, stay away from Mercedes for a while if she still has, like, that weird asbestos keychain or whatever. You don't want to accidentally
He looks and goes, well, no, if the keychain's not good, she shouldn't have it. I don't want her, she's got asthma.
Well, dude,
she can't have something that's got her lungs. And, like Jake kind of looks, like, seriously at Josh, and it's like, she's got asthma. She's gonna breathe and stuff.
Jake, it's okay.
I gotta go.
Oh, Jake.
Roll to hit someone.
9.
Okay.
Hey, listen. You got hit pretty hard by that, I guess, asbestos keychain or whatever, because you had one, right?
Yeah.
If you just came out of it, who knows, you may go back into it even worse.
Maybe Willa can go.
Yeah, I can
She's
go.
Fine.
Yeah.
We can just stay here.
Josh looks pointedly and goes, I'll go with her, Jake, and then we'll be cool. And Jake looks and goes, yeah, man, that would be great.
So,
Yeah, if you guys could talk to Mercedes and, you know, just make sure she's okay and, like, make sure she's got her inhaler on her, like, that'd be ideal, and he, like, checks his pockets and he goes, I don't think she gave me an extra one, so I don't know if she's got one that's not in her purse.
I'm gonna write down that Mercedes has asthma.
Mercedes has asthma.
And Jake has an extra inhaler.
That's so cute.
It's so cute. Oh gosh.
Mercedes has asthma.
She sure does.
Okay.
Izzy is going to look at Willa and kind of give her a little bit like the look like she is going to tell her something, and like kind of just like types on her phone real quick, and the message is like, do we go forward with a reverse plan D? Reverse plan D is we are about to be discovered. So reverse is like, should we be partially discovered? And she says partially.
Partially how?
Like, reveal that this is a magical incident.
Okay. I can deal with that.
Izzy kind of sends a long, like, fly send message, yes?
Yes.
Can Izzy discreetly summon her flies, like, outside the window? Just, like, buzzing around.
You are going to need to roll for me.
Oh, jeez.
You're going to need to keep your wits about you.
Oh, God. That's mental.
It is persona.
Persona? Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's go. Let's go with the nice light yellowy ones. That's a 9.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh, God. No.
Oh, no. Oh.
You can summon your flies without being noticed by anybody in the room, but you have the chance of being noticed by somebody in the office. So either the people in the room will notice, or someone in the office will notice.
Can I, like, somehow cover for her? Like, I sneeze really obnoxiously or whatever.
That would help with the people in the room.
Okay.
And I'm going to need you to roll to keep your wits about you as well.
That's a plus emotion.
Shoot.
Okay.
Part of me is like, do I go forward with this if someone from the office can see?
We don't want any adults
Mark is
here.
fine, but any other adult, I'm like gonna be like, no.
We can't trust adults in this campaign like any other magical girl should.
No adults!
No adults.
No
Fuck
adults.
Fuck the adults. So I could cover for you if you did try to do it here.
Izzy kind of like looks back at the phone, looks at the open door, like big, or like even the closed door with a big window, whatever that setup is. She's just like, and she kind of just types out abort and kind of just deflates because like at the end of the day, she's just like, I want Josh to know at least that Jake wasn't being a dick of a friend out of nowhere.
Well, maybe I can do something when I go get Mercedes all situated. Question.
Izzy, can you get that keychain away from Mercedes with Josh there? Like, do you think you'll be okay?
I could probably just swipe and destroy it, but I don't think we could do a Mercedes swap with Josh around. So at least the cuttlefish would be gone from her.
Izzy messages in the Benny and the Jets group chat, saying extraction for cuttlefish on Mercedes. Willa is going in, but she has a tail. Josh. Should be fine.
Benny laughs at that message. Is like, have fun, Willa.
I give him
Loki, I'm like,
middle finger emoji.
Ask for help, but Benny was just like,
lol.
no,
It's like I give him the middle finger emoji, like, God, bro.
Daisy sends, do you need support?
Willa might. I'm eating lunch with Jake, and we have bought smoothies and sushi. Well, I have sushi. And she's like, and she just keeps rambling on, just like, but no, like, I'm fine. I just don't want Willa to go out there by herself. So it's just like a string of like different thoughts as she's responding to Daisy, and she's just like, but I'm feeling a lot better. Fire emoji, ween emoji helped. Big thumbs up.
I do sunglasses emoji.
Both the shorts send thumbs up to that.
So I guess maybe after the Mrs. Fields encounter, I'll go find maybe Mercedes afterwards or whatever.
Okay.
Because what Mrs. Fields is next, right? Yeah.
Is she afterwards?
Yep, she's 6th hour
Yes,
for
she
you
is.
guys.
So it's not next. I mean, considering the desperation that Jake just exuded to go find Mercedes,
How am I
the best thing maybe to do is to try and find her before
in passing it period?
in passing period, maybe, or like now-ish, because it's like almost the end of lunch. Like if you can find her, then Jake will never have to meet up with her.
That's true.
Because I also don't want that for him.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I could also just leave Jake and Aaron by themselves with the excuse of going to the bathroom.
but you already went to the bathroom.
Izzy is kind of just like at this point, like, but to actually pee, not to splash water on my face. So, whoop, girl, and she's like, girls can pee more than once in an hour time period. Boys don't know.
Anyway.
Boys don't know anything.
Yeah, like how girls don't poop either, right? So,
They
okay.
don't have any stinky shit.
No, definitely not.
No, never.
Okay, I guess I'll go find Mercedes now. Like, okay, I'm full. Oof. Go get Mercedes so we don't have
Josh
Jake
stands
freaking out.
up and is like, okay, we're gonna go. Jake, are you good? And Jake goes, yeah, can I have a ride home today? And Josh kind of nods and is like, we'll talk a little bit more. And Jake goes, yeah, we could stop at Arby's. My treat.
Aww.
And you see Josh kind of smiles and like goes out the door and is like, all right, well, let's go.
All right. He's like, okay, whatever. My friend is like kind of bad. So Izzy's kind of just like left with Aaron and Jake, and she turns to Aaron and she's like, this could just be in passing, but it's like, so what do you got there?
He holds his portfolio like to his chest and he goes, it's nothing important.
Izzy kind of just slurps on her smoothie, and you can just hear the air from the bottom of the cup, and she's just like, I know it's not. I saw it in Willa's eyes.
Just like this feral look in Willa's eyes, like, I saw something.
And Izzy's just like, I don't want to be left out.
He's like, it's just some drawings I've been doing. Nothing special. Jake goes, drawings are sweet! I love art!
We got the dice.
10.
Nice.
He's like, I mean,
Mile of confidence from showing Willa.
he's like, can you, it just,
You can show me the ones that you want me to see.
yeah, and
Oh.
Oh, so you won't see the Matthew one?
he shows you all of the landscapes that he's been doing.
Izzy kind of just looks at them and she's like, oh, these are so nice. I find it so hard to find someone that can do stuff with a colored pencil. Jake, look at this one. That's such a
Whoa.
nice view of Fresco Park.
Oh, that's sick, man. You should draw someone like doing like a sweet little like flip out on the water,
or like
on a
doing like some
wave.
more like people and like some more, or maybe some animals or people, like show like a diverse portfolio. Like I just know portfolios need to be diverse and to show your talent, but like this is phenomenal. Like if you were able to do people like this, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you have a great chance of going into like whatever you wanted to do. These are so pretty.
He closes it and he's like, thanks. That means a lot. I'll work on people more because I should have more than just one person in my portfolio. No.
Izzy gives him the little like, oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Anyways, I'm Aaron, and he looks at Jake like,
Holy shit! Jake, this is Aaron. Aaron, this is Jake. Aaron is the captain of football.
he shakes his head and he goes, no, I'm just on the team.
He's a good player on the football team. And this is Jake. He does a lot of sweet kicks, flips on like skateboards and stuff.
Yeah, I surf mostly, but in the off season I do a lot of skating. So
You surf?
yeah.
Like a judge?
No, like surf. Like
Oh, surfing!
Surf.
Is he kind of just like, oh, right.
no,
Sorry.
the waves just aren't super great right now. They're better in the summertime, but
Right, and probably not as freezing in the water.
yeah, because I scored the job out at the boat rental, so I can just go out on the waves whenever I want. It's pretty sick.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Izzy will continue to have the three of them talk all together
So,
while
meanwhile-
being on her phone until she has like
Zeroing in.
yeah. Izzy's just like, send me location when you have it. I think I can keep these guys talking and talking to each other.
Okay.
After I leave.
Where can I find Mercedes?
I'm so excited for this Aaron Jake friendship.
Yeah.
So I have
go
any
find Mercedes.
idea?
Go
about
ask Jake.
Mercedes?
Ask Jake where Mercedes usually hangs
Oh,
out
yeah.
before 6th period.
Yes. As Izzy's like, oh yeah, Jake. Looking at her phone, she's like, where would Mercedes maybe be? Because we sent Willa and Josh out on the errand, but they don't know. They kind of just went and left.
Oh, I mean, doesn't she have trig with you guys?
I mean, yeah, but it's lunch period right now.
It's passing
yeah.
period.
Yeah. It's like she's gonna be going to 6th hour, the one before trig.
Yeah. And
Somewhere
he kind of sits and goes, I don't know what class she's in usually, because like after lunch I usually go straight over to because I'm in geometry right now, so I usually just go right over to
Oh, we are
that.
skipping class. Oh shit. I thought it was still lunch.
No, lunch is over. And he kind of goes and he's like, she could be going, I think she's got a study hall right before that.
Can I glimpse the truth on study hall?
Yeah.
10.
Nice.
Yeah, you see that this Mercedes is like filing her nails and like she kind of is looking at them like a little upset because Mercedes keeps her nails pretty short normally. And she's kind of like looking at him like, But she is in study hall.
Okay, so
Willa is like, okay, I'll let them know that she's maybe in study hall. She's like, she's 100% in study hall in X corner.
Okay.
I will be there in maybe like 2 minutes.
Okay, so I go over to Mercedes. Like, anyone can go into study hall, right? That's like, is it like an open period of just
It's like people sign up for study hall, so there's a roster.
Oh, shit.
And so there's like a teacher proctoring it.
Shit. Who's the teacher?
Ms. Carp.
My art teacher! Oh, I'm going. I'm strutting right in here.
Yeah, so a lot of kids are just working on art projects.
All right, so like so we're in the art class then? Oh yeah, I can go straight in here like I own the place.
And Josh kind of like looks a little awkward walking in because this boy has never taken an art class in his life.
I'm like, oh hi, Mrs. Carp.
Oh hey, what are you doing?
I wanted to check on like my clay project to see how it was doing and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't fired it or anything yet.
Okay, because like I just remembered that like I needed to add like one more detail to it before it got fired. I'm like, no shoot, it may be already fired. So can I go over to the back? And, like,
Yeah, who's your friend?
this is Josh.
She like nods and goes, hi. Sup? And Josh is just kind of like, hi.
Because Miss Carp is a Miss Frizzle.
I'm sorry, I
What
love
she
Josh
is.
so much. He's involved in such a fun little character.
And he's like sticking pretty close to you, and it's just kind of like, okay, what are we supposed to do in here then?
We'll go find Mercedes and just get the keychain off of her. And maybe throw it in the trash or something. Because
In a plastic bag, she has evidence.
oh, right, plastic bag. It's for the nurse because she wanted to look at the plushie or whatever. It may have asbestos in it. So let's go find Mercedes while we like, cause I'm like making my way to the back of the class, which looks like I'm gonna go check on the clays, but then I get distracted by Mercedes. I'm like, Mercedes, hi.
I know you.
Yes, we've already had this discussion.
Oh yeah. Hi.
Hi.
She goes
do
back
I
to her
do I
nails.
see the plushie like on her attached to her backpack or anything?
You don't, but she has her back, like her purse, up because she see her like looking for a nail file.
I text Izzy. I'm like, I'm talking to Mercedes, but I don't see the keychain out and ready for stealing.
Izzy, shout. Izzy, like, ... She's like, do we want to try and get Mercedes back right now?
You want me to steal her bag?
No, I have an idea to get the actual her back. Because the plushies, and she describes how the plushies are not actually related. They're not actually related to...
Don't
them.
they?
It might
They
be like a
generate the
signal.
clone though.
I feel like they generate the clone, but even after I destroyed Jake was still that. He was still there. Remember?
I feel
but
like-
it wasn't until I got him back into like a reflective object that we got him back. So I have an idea of telling her there's someone doing nails right now in the girls' bathroom.
Okay, I'm thinking though, like if we do swap her back though, I'm saying like if we still have the cuttlefish alive, if she gets swapped out, then the cuttlefish will make another clone and they'll just swap back again.
Well, the thing is, we don't know. So what if we don't destroy the colorfish and then we do the mirror thing? Like, are we going to get Mercedes back? Is she going to produce another clone? We still don't know. So this is kind of an experimental period. Maybe we'll get her back. Maybe we won't.
Shit. Okay. Shit. So
I know it's not our goal to get Mercedes, but like we want Mercedes
we
back.
do
But
want
like,
her back. Oh shit.
do we try?
I'll tell Mercedes of the lie that Izzy says, like, oh my god, they're like doing nails in the bathroom down the hall or whatever. Like,
Izzy, during this time,
Okay.
Izzy's like, I have to go to the bathroom. Well, is Erin already gone for class?
Yeah, Erin's gone,
Jake gonna
and
go to class
yeah,
with
Nurse
her?
Tabara's come back, and she's like, you guys are still here.
We're just packing up the lunchbox, and there's like a lot of lunchbox to pack up. And she's like, we're all, but like,
She looks and goes, did you bring sushi?
yeah, we didn't eat some of these California rolls. Do you want them? There's like a full set of 8 right there.
She takes it and is like, Not that I want you guys to get sick more often, but you know, you
I
can
just bring you food.
come by.
Yeah. I go by with Mark.
Did she get her nerd smoothie?
She looks a little excited and is like, oh, I love Mark.
Mark is so nice.
Oh my god. Oh, you're Izzy.
Yeah, I gave you my first full name because that's how I am in the computers.
Oh, okay.
Mark,
Now your best friend's a nurse now.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Okay, yeah, Mark talks about you like all the time. You're like one of the best students around. You're fine. Okay, yeah, go.
Sorry. And she just like puts up the rest of the thing. She's like, Jake, I'll let you know about Mercedes in just a little bit. Don't worry. Willa did find her.
And she's like, okay, cool. And
Go to class.
yeah.
And she just like taps on the shoulder. She's like takes her lunchbox, stores it underneath Mark's desk real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If Mark is there, she says hello.
Oh yeah, Mark's there, and he's like, "Oh hey, are you okay?"
It's just like I'm feeling so much better. I ate lunch, had a small little like nap. Might have a story to tell you later, but I go to class. So
Yeah,
actually, can I apologize for being tardy because I was in the nurse's office?
yeah, that's
Thank
fine.
you.
I texted your dad just to see what was going on and like just to let him know. So he, you know, you're probably gonna get a call from him when he's back in. When he wakes up, you know, he's in a different
Right,
time
different
zone,
time
right?
zone right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 3 a.m. right now.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, a little too early for that.
Forgot about that when I texted him, so I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's totally fine. He has his notifications on Do Not Disturb most of the time.
Okay.
Except for me and Arthur.
Okay.
And Mom, of course. But Izzy takes the hall monitor pass. She's like, I'll see you at poker night. And she kind of like tucks out the door and like makes a good little beeline to the bathroom that she knows that Willa is going to take her to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Intercept.
So I rolled a 7 to convince her with the nail place.
Yeah. So you play that out.
Hey, listen. I know you're looking at your nails right now. There's actually like some girls doing some really cute Korean gel nails in the bathroom down the hall. We want to go there because it's like pretty low supply. They're doing it in the bathroom. I don't know what the kind of setup they got in there, but like there's some really cute ones. Some really cute designs. I like pull up like little pastels, little gems and stuff like this. These are the ones that they have in the bathroom. I would go get my nails done, but I'm broke as fuck.
And you basketball.
And also basketball, but you can go.
You want me to go to the bathroom to get my nails done?
Yeah.
Beside you, Josh goes, yeah, my sister's getting really good at it, and she's been watching all of those like Korean beauty people and like getting it done, you know, and like Lene goes to her all the time.
That's
so, like,
right.
Yeah, you know, you should check it out. Mercedes, I think
You're just trying to generate business.
it work. And you know, like I'm sure she'll give you the first step for free. Like that's not a problem. And you see this Mercedes kind of looks and goes, yeah. Can you take me there, Willa?
Sure. Yeah.
Good. And you see her turn and like go towards the door and then goes, Miss Carp, I'm using the restroom.
I also, before like I talked to Mercedes, I did like pretend I was fiddling with like my little clay thing just to show them that I wanted to do a thing. And now I head with Mercedes and I guess Josh, we're going down the hall.
Yes. Josh is like has you kind of like linger back with him as Mercedes is walking towards the bathroom and is like, oh yeah, Susie's not doing fucking nails in the bathroom. What is your plan?
Izzy's going to meet up in there and we're gonna what
are you gonna do? Rob her?
I honestly have no idea.
Guys, this is a dumb plan. I was trying to help you back there.
No, and it was great. You really helped out because Mercedes actually kind of scares me like this.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah. Just stay out here and be a lookout or whatever. Because you can't go into the girls' bathroom. And
he rolls his eyes and is like, okay, yep, we're in 4th grade again and the bathrooms are off limit. Okay. You're not in the boys' bathroom. What about that?
Oh my god. Okay, whatever.
And he's just like, but just don't do anything stupid or hurt yourselves. Or hurt her.
I'm not going to hurt Mercedes. She's the nicest person in the world. Was the nicest person in the world. She's acting super weird. And we're gonna get to the bottom of this. It's probably the asbestos.
Roll to convince someone.
Oh god. I fail. He's like, no, I'm following you into the girls'
I think
bathroom.
that's so funny is like Josh knows of pink and blue existing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why isn't he thinking this is maybe a magical thing? It's my
Oh, 13.
He just looks and he goes, okay.
Yeah, I got it. If something happens, I guess I'll scream, but...
Yeah, and then I'll come in.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'll be fine.
You do good with whatever you're doing.
Okay. And I, like, duck into the bathroom. Izzy, are you on your way? Are you already in the bathroom?
Izzy is like trying to recover her breath, but she somehow slipped into the bathroom before you under
Nice.
Oreo shadows, and like is like mildly trying to disguise herself with to look like Susie, a smidgen with the shadows on her hair, trying to give her more of a grayish blackish look.
Izzy, roll me
Can
a
I?
fort peril check really quick.
Oh my god.
It's plus mystical, baby.
You cannot fuck this up. You cannot fuck this up.
That is a 9.
Okay. I will give you that you did the shadows, and as you look at yourself in the mirror, I'm gonna give you a choice, because this is a mixed success. So you either are successful in keeping your shadows and like looking enough like Susie in kind of the low light of the bathroom, but you have immediately drawn the attention of the marionette in the mirror.
Fuck.
Or you do not do as well on your disguise and Mercedes is gonna know it's you.
We just jump her and push her into the mirror.
We can always think of another excuse for that. But do we want the marionette to be in the mirror because we need the Mercedes that's actually there?
It's true.
Table talk real quick.
Shit. I mean,
Do I have any do I see Mercedes in the mirror?
No. The only person you would see in the mirror would be the marionette.
maybe we need to destroy the plushie to like release so we can see actual Mercedes in the mirror. Because I didn't see Jake until after the plushie was destroyed.
Was that true?
So maybe I can pickpocket her.
Okay. Is
Willa becomes a rogue.
Yeah, she basically she's doing everything now.
What's really funny is in real life, G9 loves playing rogues.
I love
She really loves playing rogues.
and also anything with fire.
And I
Anyways,
play a
love
lot of
rogues.
spellcasters anyway, so like this is really not a surprise somehow how we ended up here.
Okay.
Izzy, kind of like feeling the flickering pressure of something trying to watch her. She is going to drop the shadows for now.
Mhm.
She is going to have a not so good disguise.
All right, perfect. So the disguise isn't super great, and Mercedes comes in and she looks and goes, "Oh, it's the dork squad. Okay."
I like locked the bathroom door on the inside.
Izzy would like to.
You're really gonna jump this girl?
So I would wait. Hold up. Can't you?
Or like I have my hand close to the lock, but I don't like lock the door completely because I don't want to look like we're going to actually
Shoot.
jump this
Is
girl.
there a lift 5? Do I see the plushie?
Maybe
No.
lift her purse maybe and have it drop to the floor?
I'll give you that. Because you don't see the plushie out and about.
Izzy is going to turn. So what was the name she called us?
It's the dork squad.
The dork squad.
Izzy is going to make an I wish.
Mhm.
That is 8, 11, so I'm pretty sure I can hold 2 with
Nice.
that.
This is so dramatic.
This is very dramatic.
This is very dramatic.
This Mercedes we're talking about here.
I know. I mean, like, granted, she is under influence of something. But Izzy kind of like turns to her and she's like, "Oh, the girl who didn't remember me this morning." And like the eye bush drops her back to scatter everything on the floor. And she's like, "Oh, and you have terrible products just like Lene." I
do we
remember
see the
her shoes breaking twice. Do we see the plushie?
You do, which you see the plushie, you see like a really worn leather wallet, and like all the stuff in the bag is very Mercedes.
Okay, I swipe the plushie and I just rip it with my bare hands.
Roll plus physical.
My bare hands.
Bare hands.
That's 4.
That's a 6. That's a +2. Unless if you like
Can I
help
assist
me?
her with my other I wish to also help her like in the
Rip
ripping
it?
process?
Here's what I'll give you.
Oh god.
You grab it and you start to tear, and it begins to tear. But Willa, you ended up by the sink.
Oh, shit.
And
Stop it!
a tiny little wooden hand clutches your wrist.
No!
And you, you look up and there is a puppet arm that is sticking out of the mirror, and the marionette's little head is like turned to the side as it's holding you.
No, fuck.
Starts to pull you in.
Shit! Oh god. Do I yell for Josh?
Fuck no, you don't.
I don't want to transform in front of Mercedes. Or maybe she won't remember. Maybe she won't remember that it's me. Because Jake didn't remember what happened.
Shoot. So question, because that happened, do I still have my eye wish, or did I technically have to use it? Because I said I was going to use it.
Did the plushie get ripped up?
You used your eye wish on the bag, didn't you?
I did. I had a second one. I had a full 2 for it.
Okay, you still have that. Yeah.
Okay.
Girl.
This is gonna be so stupid. Can I summon sand into my hand, or and like sand or like pepper or like some kind of eye irritant, spray it at Mercedes' eyes, and then acid spit the hand that is holding onto Willow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's shenanigans right there.
Yeah, but you need to roll me plus physical to throw your pocket sand.
Pocket sand!
Go, Gara, go.
Oh my god. Don't throw it in my face, please.
7.
Okay, yeah. You throw that into her eyes, and she kind of stumbles back, and she makes a loud enough noise that you hear the door kind of start to jiggle open.
Can I do an eye wish real quick?
And
Your acid spitting.
Oh shit.
Which you locked the door.
Yeah.
You did.
No, I did, but then I'm like, oh wait, no, never mind. I don't want to look very super suspicious, though I unlocked it. Technically, I did. I did unlock it.
No, but I will give you this bathroom is set that there's a little corridor before you turn into the bathroom proper.
Okay.
Acid spit.
Acid spit onto her arm.
Mm-hmm.
Not my
Not her arm. The marionette arm.
Roll plus mystical.
No, I roll mystical.
Yeah, I think. That's what I said.
I thought you said mystical. No. That is a plus 3, 7. Okay, which is phenomenal.
Thank God. Oh my God.
Willa take 1 damage.
Okay, that's
because you got a little bit of acid spit.
Ooh, that actually kind of burns.
Spicy.
Does the
marionette kind of retracts its hand and it looks at you.
I hop away from the sink. Can I continue to rip up the plushie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is it destroyed now?
Yeah.
Do I see
it coming apart?
Do we see Mercedes's reflection?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so it's going to happen.
Izzy summons her flies real quick in front of her, and can I wish on the door to lock it? Oh, phenomenal. Of course I fucking do. I always have an extra hold one to use. Lock the simple lock. Cause the lights to I'll save that one. I will summon the flies and just have them spell backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Trade.
The marionette looks confused.
The Mercedes you have for the Mercedes that's here.
It sits for a second, and the only sound that you guys hear is this Mercedes kind of crying and rubbing her eyes, and the sound of pounding fists on the door. Jesus, and Josh is going, what the fuck is going on? What guys, it's fine. Doesn't sound fine. But the marionette kind of looks, and you see it grab its little palette and its paintbrush, and it goes, that doesn't make sense.
We want our friend
Trade
back.
back.
Trade backsies.
This is not Mercedes.
It's the new Mercedes.
We don't like the new Mercedes.
The old Mercedes here. That's who people want here.
He looks back, and he looks forward and goes, friends help friends.
This is not helping.
You should help your friend. And he looks and he points to himself.
What do you need?
He pauses. And he just writes out, more friends.
I've actually been getting into felting, and I pull up like the really ugly looking things. These could be your new friends. This one's supposed to be a dog. This one's supposed to be a llama. I don't know what this is supposed to be.
The flies are spelling out each all the things that Willa is trying to describe.
This one, and then this one, and then this one. I worked so hard on these.
You see the marionette like puts his little hands to the glass and is kind of like looking.
I worked so hard on these at 2 a.m. I hurt my fingers just to make these.
And you see him, he gets his palette out again, and you see him making broad strokes. And
please don't backfire on us.
You see that he's drawn what looks to be a cuttlefish. And you see him push
No.
through the glass,
No.
and this plush falls into the sink. And he looks pleased with himself, like, kind of like nods and goes, we're friends.
No. We want Mercedes. It's not what we wanted. We want Mercedes. The real Mercedes. The first Mercedes.
We want to give something to you want, and we want to have the old Mercedes back. That is what we want.
I just really want to cuss this stupid marionette out. Willa goes.
I can't give someone back from this place without someone to take their place.
So then how did we swap Jake?
I pushed.
He writes, I got in trouble.
We should...
Do I see Mercedes? Izzy kind of looks at that message actually, and she's like, in trouble with who? I'm so sorry.
He just writes, it's okay. I learned.
Is Mercedes in view at all?
Roll me a... Be vigilant.
Come on, you got this, girl.
Yes, plus mental.
Can I help her? Because I'm like, we're both staring at
You guys are looking at the mirror.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was a 5, I swear.
No, I
10.
think... Did
no,
you...
I didn't roll that die.
No, you didn't? Oh.
It was these 4 dice.
Okay.
So 10.
Plus... Huh?
Did you want to roll?
Oh,
No,
I thought
I
that
don't
was...
want to. I don't want to roll.
Oh, I thought she was helping me, so I rolled with an extra die.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
that was the
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, as you look, you see kind of in the distance that there are a few figures in this kind of like space, because you see that the mirror isn't reflecting anything anymore. It's like you see the marionette, and then behind you it's like a very fuzzy kind of like iridescent space.
Is there a way to like call out to them or something? Or like
You can try.
I do not want to tap on the glass because then the marionette's gonna grab me. I'm going to is that like a persona or something to like get their attention or something? Or what is that?
Roll me plus persona.
+1. Shit, that's a 6. Unless if
Wait,
you're
what
gonna
did you
help
just
me.
roll?
I try to like get the attention of like the
What do you shout?
like, hey, can you hear me? Get closer over here. We need to get you out.
You see the two silhouettes in the distance. One is significantly taller than the other, and you see the taller one starts running, and you see it get pulled back.
Can I send my flies inside?
You can try.
I would like to try to send my flies into this world.
Mhm.
I don't know what I'm rolling. That is a 9 on the die, whatever else you want to add to it. Or what roll this is supposed
I'm gonna
to
give
be.
you just a straight roll here for that.
Okay.
Because how many flies are you sending?
A swarm?
A little swarm. Just like, because it's literally called a swarm of flies, so I guess
Yeah.
I'm just sending the swarm, like, the swarm that was, like, used to spell out letters is what I am sending.
God, my heart's racing. Oh
Okay.
God, I don't know what to do.
You direct these flies, and they each give you a little tiny salute. And they start towards the mirror, and you see one very brave one kind of goes, and it pops through, and it kind of like looks around, and it turns back to you like, yeah.
Oh no.
And
Gonna
you
get
see
zapped.
the marionette has captured it in a little glass jar and holds it up, and then looks back to you. It sets the jar down, and it paints not enough, but appreciated.
He doesn't say that.
I was just like, how do I get this?
I am so tempted to just bust through the mirror, transform into blue, grab the two, fly out of there, and fuck you to the marionette. I really want to do that.
He writes another message and goes, "We still on for tonight?" ?
Izzy smiles and she's like, and like for the rest of the flies that haven't come through, she's like, as a show, I want to see. As a show of good faith, can we see Mercedes?
The old Mercedes.
Ponders. And you see him push himself up and dust off his cute little outfit, and he turns and starts walking back. You see that as he approaches again, he is holding Mercedes' hand. And she just looks incredibly confused and, like, just kind of looking around, like, a la Alice in Wonderland.
Can, like, I gesture for her to, like, just, like, wave? Can I, like, wave at her? Does she wave back at me? Does she see me?
She sees, but she kind of, like, squints and just, like, slowly waves.
Go closer so that I can just...
How close does she get?
Yeah, how close is she?
They're not as close as the marionette was before. Like, he's probably standing, like, probably 10 yards away, whereas he was, like, up on the glass before. And you see he writes a very big message of, "She is safe. She is happy."
Nope. I look at Izzy, I'm like, I really want to go in there, but also that doesn't sound like a good idea, but, like, this is just taking too long. What are we gonna do with this Mercedes when she gets the sand out of her eyes?
Yeah, she's been doing this for quite a while.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
Izzy's just like, okay, Izzy kind of just like, he can't hear, right? He can just spell with the words.
He can't hear us, right?
Izzy's like,
can we transform?
It's either we go in with Mercedes and take the other Mercedes out, or what? But we haven't even gone in there yet. We don't know what it's going to be like. We don't know if we can pull each other out. It's a little bit of a dangerous goal, but I mean, if anything, either I go in and you're able to pull me out, or you go in and I tie a rope around your leg, or just try and cover you with acid spit. I don't know.
I feel like it's best for me to go in because I have the higher physical stat.
Okay.
Okay. Frankly, take out the phone and text Benny and the Jets of what the fuck is going on in the girls' bathroom by the art class. Just so you know. We have a habit of keeping people out of the loop, and we're trying our best to keep people in the loop.
We have such a bad habit of just going in and just being like, oh shit, we're doing
this. This is happening. We may have locked the inside of the girls' bathroom, so you may not be able to get inside the girls' bathroom, but this is happening. Yeah.
Izzy spells a little bit like, I really can't see her. Is that Mercedes? ? And she's like squinting and like trying to be like, is that Mercedes?
He writes a message. "It is. I wouldn't do anything in bad faith. This is a good faith action."
I want you to, like, write, my friend, me, wants to play with you, and I transform into blue, and I am going to go into the fucking mirror.
Izzy says, as another show of good faith from us, a friend is going to come in and say hello for a moment. And she says that, and she steps out of Blue's way, and she wants to use her other hold one and cause a general brightness in hopes of, inside the world if she can, in hopes of blinding her entrance and or him.
Yep, you shine that light just as, Izzy, you hear the door be burst open. Willa, you've transformed in this brightness.
Yes. Oh my god. Who the fuck bursted into the door?
And you hear someone fall to the ground and kind of like skitter up, and from the ground you see Josh looking up at you. Quick on his heels are the Schwartz twins.
Fuck!
And Daisy just looks pissed off. She's like, "You dumb ass."
Bye! And I go into the mirror.
put Josh on the fucking ground. She's like, shit. He is going to fuck. Oh fuck. She's going to. Fuck that.
Did Josh hold up. Did Josh see me turn into blue, or did he just see blue?
He just saw blue.
Okay.
I rolled an 8. I want to do hex in order to try and support blue going in. She wants to give her game +1 against target.
Okay.
For at least the moment. I don't know if I can still do it when you're in there. So I was like, what can I give you?
I'm going to use, I have a new power called Bellowing Roar.
Okay. Woo!
And so what this does is that I can, scream very, very scarily, and it is supposed to, where is it? I think it's under anger. Yeah, Bellowing Roar. You let out a terrifying scream. Normal people will automatically flee the area without having to make a check. Roll plus persona to affect, monsters. On a 10+, all monsters will stop fighting and flee. On a 7 to 9, they're scared, and you gain +1 against them. On a 6 or less, everyone's afraid of you.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that and, yell at him to, let go of fucking Mercedes! And
Can I see your stats really quick?
yeah.
Oh,
Those really quick.
She's like, I need to know how powerful you guys are becoming so I can make better monsters.
I'm like, I'm tired of your shit. You let go of Mercedes now. Angry parent right now.
Oh yes, exceedingly, and I'm.
We gotta keep the music up.
While you are in the Mirrorverse,
Okay.
Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
all of your stats are different.
Fuck.
So
Are they mirrored?
your physical is -2, your emotional is -2, your mental is +1, your mystical is +1, and your persona is -1. Welcome to the Mirror.
Got in there. You should have gone in there.
I have been sitting on this for a while.
Okay. So neg 1. Fucking hell.
Come on.
Oh my god. Okay, so oh my god, I'm shaking. On a 10, they stop fighting and they run.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell her to let go of Mercedes fucking right now, otherwise you're going to be hurt by me.
It looks and it starts to back up, and
Let go of Mercedes right now.
it's let go, and it's backing up, and you hear this kind of disembodied voice go, "Aren't we supposed to be friends?"
Friends don't steal each other's friends, and I grab Mercedes and I fly out of there.
Roll me a plus physical.
That's -2.
Can I support her by a week and do this together to give her?
Advantage? Don't you have do you have something in the power pool?
Oh wait, if I kind of go in, can't I get +3?
Yeah, you could.
Well, I will give you that. You have your arms outstretched,
So do I have advantage?
ready to catch her, but there is the cuttlefish plush that he drew in the sink. So your arm is above that. So if you fuck up, you have the chance of touching that.
Can you get Daisy
Is
to
there any way
someone?
that I can act on that cuttlefish before catching them?
No, you don't have time.
Okay.
Because as Blue goes into the mirror, you see Josh immediately gets up and is like, "We have to go help her! Stay where the fuck you are!" You see Daisy just puts him in a little headlock, has up like this, and has her fingers laced behind his head, and she goes, "Hey, Izzy, what the fuck?
Keep him there. I'm sorry, Benny, lock the door.
And he's already locked the door, and
Oh my god,
And Izzy is right in front of the mirror.
Mhm.
Just waiting. What can she do? Should she
Both of
reach
you-
into the mirror?
both of you roll plus physical.
both
And
of
if I
us?
go my hands into if I go my hands into the mirror, can I get the +1 to physical?
Yeah.
She's like, Benny, grab onto me.
He grabs your waist, immediately.
Fuck, that's a 4.
That is a 10.
4. Can I at least throw Mercedes across the threshold?
I will give you that.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
Thrust
Mercedes,
Mercedes.
go! She goes, oh god, this is the dream!
And you throw Mercedes, and she immediately barrels into you, who you barrel into Benny, who barrels into the clone.
Oh my god.
We gotta show Mercedes, the fake Mercedes.
Yeah, we have to get the fake Mercedes that is Blue close to getting out the mirror.
She was. But
Grabbed.
the marionette, you see that he has his paintbrush out and that there's like a little painted lasso around your ankle, and he's pulling you down
No.
and goes,
We're
friends.
No!
Summon 5 pound fucking object. I wish. Hold up. I summon it. That's also like an extra hold one. I summon a fucking rope. I reach my arms into the mirror, Benny holding on to me, hopefully. And I would like to lasso Blue.
It's like you're pulling me out of the mirror.
I have lassoed you and I'm pulling you out with Benny's help.
Wait, do I see the other figure that was also hiding in the back of the void mirror world?
You're being pulled out of the mirror.
Okay.
You are being pulled out.
Do I see a
and
final glance? Though?
the painted lasso starts to fall off of your ankle, and you hear this voice just kind of go, well, that told me all I needed to know about you two. You weren't my friends ever, were you?
The other person who's back there, I'm gonna comfort you. It's fine. You'll be fine.
You,
Izzy kind of like flies overhead. She's like, friends don't steal friends.
Friends don't steal friends.
Friends don't kidnap.
Aw.
you are pulled out of the mirror, and as you turn back one final glance, roll me 2d6 really quick.
This one. He said, well,
2d6.
Just 2d6. Just a luck roll.
8.
You catch a head of soft, fluffy hair.
Caleb.
You tumble back out, and both Mercedes are kind of looking at each other. and-
Benny, quick! And
Grab the evil Mercedes!
literally will like grab half of the evil Mercedes, and she's like, Daisy! And she's
Daisy's like, I've got something going on here.
I grabbed the other Mercedes.
Oh yeah, you have
my stats are
your
my stats are
are fine.
Allie. Just like shut.
Roll plus physical.
And her other wish, I wish Izzy will throw the cuttlefish in.
Can I roll with advantage because you're helping me? Okay. Oh, thank God. That's a 12. The 12. Goodbye, evil Mercedes. Whoosh.
You toss her back in, and you see your regular Mercedes kind of shudders and goes, this is alive.
And I take my flaming sword and I like burn the shit and destroy the cuttlefish plushie. Do I need to roll for that or nah?
No, you destroy it, and you see like the smoke kind of goes up like incense, but you also see your own reflection in this mirror, which you hadn't really been seeing a reflection before.
Okay.
She just kind of looks at you. She makes the same face you were making. And she like reaches to like point to the glass and put her finger on it.
No. No, you?
She holds it back and smiles, and you see her toss her hair and turn.
Willa would never toss her hair like that. Never. No.
Oh my God. Oh,
Izzy is hugging Mercedes, and she's just like, hey.
there's another person in the mirror world. I didn't even get to see their face, but there was another person, so another person did get doppel. I feel really weak going in there. I do not want to go back in there.
Izzy kind of looks over like wide-eyed at Daisy and Josh.
Shit!
Which Josh is broken out of Daisy's hold, and Daisy's kind of like holding her wrists like fucking ass.
Did he bite me? Bit me.
And you see Josh is kind of like, hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You don't look fine. Or what happened in there? What?
Izzy
I'm
would like
fine.
to pass Mercedes along to Daisy and be like, get her out.
Yeah,
Get
and
Mercedes out of here.
Daisy kind of nods, and Benny puts like a hand on your back and is like, do you need anything else?
I don't know exactly. Should maybe just get out of the room.
And I'm
so,
talking
like,
to Josh.
And he nods and he looks.
And Izzy will like grab Benny's hand and she'll just like kind of like lead the two of them out, but like her flies are low-key like still kind of in the room, kind of as eyes.
They're just like their eyes. They're flies on the wall.
Literally, Izzy will not let us go.
yeah.
I like, so when everyone leaves, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of this dramatic ass music, and it's gonna be like,
I just want the flies to be in there just so I can like see and hear things that are happening.
okay.
The only thing I just want to know.
So those weird cuttlefish or whatever, they're turning people into doppelgangers and swapping bodies with the original owner. So that girl was acting really weird. And I found out because of my magical senses or whatever that there's some shenanigans going on at this school. So like if there are any other one of these weird cuttlefish plushies, like get rid of them, avoid them, do not touch one, and avoid reflective surfaces. I haven't figured out all the pieces yet.
He reaches for you and is like, "Do you need help? I don't know what I can do, but did you see my friend was the other person in there? She's
Like super duper tall.
kind of annoying, but like in like a cool way. I don't know, like cool, but
Wait. Ooh?
there was a girl in here. Her name's Willa.
Fuck, I forgot.
Did she go in that mirror?
I saw someone with really fluffy hair in the back over there. I didn't get to see their face.
And he goes, "Fuck." And he looks back and the mirror's back to normal. And he goes, "Fuck."
Don't worry, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to let's. Fuck. But does Willa need to act weird now?
What if she acts extremely interested in Josh now?
No, she acts.
What if she acts?
She pretends to be super interested in Caleb now and forgets Josh even exists. Oh my. Fuck. I'm sweating.
He's like, "Listen, I
grab Josh's hand. I'm like,
He stops talking immediately.
I need you to pull your shit together because this is very important. I need you. You didn't see me here. Your other friends or whatever, if they also have cuttlefish, try to get them away from them. Just try not to touch them because I don't want you to go into that mirror either. Because
He's like, okay. Can you help find our friend?"
well, yeah, I have like that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to help people and stuff. Oh, also, I got myself a phone number now.
He looks a little confused. Like,
I got
a magical
girl
people
phone.
get phone numbers.
Yeah, I mean, because I remembered you asked for my number and I didn't have a magical phone.
So
He is beat fucking red. He's like, "You got a phone because I asked you for your number. Oh my god."
It wasn't that big of a trouble or whatever. It's just
What, did you just walk into Verizon? How did that work?
Don't worry about it. I got connections. So do you want my?
Yeah. What do I put you in my phone?
Oh, here I put fire emoji, the color blue, and wings emoji.
He takes it and you gain Josh's number again.
Blue.
And he looks and he goes, the boba shop should be fixed soon.
Okay.
If you still want to do that.
Okay, maybe after the cuttlefish doppelganger stuff, because I'll be like super busy and
Yeah, that I get that. Swim season's starting soon, so
Oh, you're on the swim team?
yeah, it's not a big deal or anything. It's kind of okay.
Blue god. Number. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh god.
And he goes,
I'm fucking catfishing this poor boy.
because I can't really do much, but I'm here to help. If
You can
need,
be my eyes and ears in this school because I don't go to this school.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so just like let me know.
Okay.
If you
so
see any
it'd be okay if I texted you.
Yeah, but don't be weird about it.
I'm not weird about it. I mean,
Izzy is
fine.
outside, be like, he's being weird about it now.
No, yeah, that yeah. Okay.
Josh, please really be careful.
I will. You be careful too. That jumping into that fucking mirror was
I didn't
kind of wild.
I didn't really think about it either, but like I was getting too frustrated because I was getting nowhere with that stupid puppet. I don't even know. Stupid puppet. Oh god, I hate puppets so much.
Yeah, they're kind of weird.
Yeah, they are. This one doesn't have a face.
That's freaky.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet tall. I hate it.
Oh.
I hate it so much.
Oh.
Yeah, so don't you have like class to go to or
Oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye. And Josh leaves.
Oh my god. Willa Blue rushes into a stall, de-transforms, and she's just like, oh my god.
The flies kind of just fly down in front of you, and they're just like, what the fuck did you just tell him? Willa is in the mirror. You've got a magical girl foe. And Izzy's just literally outside, just cackling. And Izzy and Benny must be just looking at her like, what the fuck is wrong?
Talk to myself in the bathroom. I like step outside when I know that Josh is like long gone. I'm like sweating.
All clear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm explaining. I didn't say that Willa specifically was in the mirror. I saw someone with fluffy hair and who's someone who's super tall. I don't consider myself super tall. He just assumed it was Willa because Willa technically did go into the bathroom. But what was I supposed to do? Lie and say Willa was in the third stall or something? What was I gonna do? And now I gotta act all weird now. I have to act normal. Shit.
Well, I really don't want you to act like a bitch to me. If I can have a preference.
I can pretend that you don't exist, but don't say anything mean to you.
Daisy steps in between and goes, yeah, this is all fun. This is great. You missed sixth.
We missed sixth period.
You missed sixth period.
Fuck.
You missed sixth period, and you missed. You missed your meeting. It's the middle of honors English. It's the middle of 7th hour.
Fuck, Dr. Harris is going to have our bones.
No, you missed business fields.
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
Dr. Harris is going to eat our bones for breakfast.
Daisy's like, that doesn't fucking matter. Willa, what the fuck was that?
Listen, we were getting nowhere. I needed to get Mercedes out of there. That Marionette was fucking pissing me off, so I just went in there and went to be practical.
Yeah, practical my ass. You could have put yourself in incredible danger and then
You guys are here.
But you would only leave 2 people that don't have a lot of physical strength between them.
You guys seem pretty buff together.
Daisy's like, I'm buff, but not magic buff.
Real buff and magic buff are the same thing.
Izzy kind of looks over at Benny and she's like, you're not physically
Then he kind of looks and goes, I mean, if we were to quantify all of our skills with certain number-based stats, physical wouldn't be my strongest one.
So I am.
Would you say it was a 0?
I would say it might
Like
be
a
a 1. Maybe a 1. Maybe just a 1. It's not great.
So I'm
better.
the tank. I'm the healer. I am the hard hitter. I need to stop being well-rounded. I'm not smart. That's where you come in. So.
I'm glad that I need it.
You are so needed. I love you.
I love you too. I guess from now on you have to act like I don't exist.
Oh, shit. Now what are we gonna do? Mr. Harris, he scares me. He's British. Do we even go into class?
Izzy kind of just like takes a deep breath and looks down at her singular tardy pass that legit was only supposed to be for her just to be late for her last class.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, maybe we can just go down to the office and have you help me down there and say that I was throwing up in the girls' bathroom.
Yeah, and you got a really bad bloody nose too. I accidentally smacked you with the bathroom door and you got a bloody nose. That definitely happened.
Let's go with that, and then vomiting, and after the whole day, let's just say I want to go home and you're gonna wait with me until Arthur gets here.
Because I can't drive.
Izzy's like, so good.
I can say there's a family emergency with my parents or something. Try to get myself out of class because I really don't want to go to school anymore. This is too much for Willa.
You can just call your dad and ask.
Yeah, I call my dad and I'm like, I start crying on the phone.
And he's crying too.
I know. What?
I don't want to be at work anymore. So
do you want to go get food?
Yeah. Do you need me to come pick you up?
Yeah, because then Izzy got sick, and then she got sick again, and then she threw up in the bathroom, and it was really gross, and I'm taking her back to the nurse's office, and it's just really bad.
You don't even need to roll to convince someone like you.
Thank you. I was about to say,
It's like already you hear his car start. Ryan, look at his daughter, or like say to his daughter, be like, "I'm sorry, sweetie, but I can't go pick you up." And you feel like you're having a terrible day.
I'm like crying on the phone.
Yeah. It's like, how can a parent say no?
And then I hang up the phone. I like wipe my tears as if nothing happened. Okay,
then he looks impressed.
Izzy will kind of like scratch, like just kind of like cover her like nose with her mouth, and just like kind of magically appear like a small little like red stain. Like,
don't you have like some red lipstick? Like just like a little bit. It's It's fine. It's fine. You did throw up anyways. We'll pretend you I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I don't want to go. Let's get out of here.
Izzy kind of turns to the Schwartz twins and she's like, thank you.
Thank you.
Daisy's like, yeah, don't do reckless things like that.
At
Like,
least we told you what the plan was.
That to be it at all. The plan was to sneak up behind Mercedes and take out her cuttlefish, but then
The marionette wasn't cooperating.
and just take her cuttlefish, but then we're like, Mercedes in the mirror, Mercedes is stuck. We have a chance to maybe get her out because we have Mercedes in the area. And we saw opportunity to go.
yeah. I get it, but also, like, seriously, it's not gonna work out one of these times. You see Daisy's kind of like visibly shaking. Like she's like, it's not always gonna work out for you guys.
Well, like, as long as we're all together, then the power of friendship can help. I don't fucking know.
Izzy just starts getting very teary, and she gets very. She just starts like kind of like getting very teary. She's like, "I'm sorry, no."
I like look at Daisy and I'm like,
no, she's right. Well, she's right. She's right. We're being too reckless with this. We're only going in with the two of us. And really, if we feel like we need backup, we should ask for it beforehand. We really should. And I am gonna go home.
You see both of the Schwartz twins are like, wait,
No, I know I fucked up. I'm just gonna feel bad and cry to myself later.
no, stop. No, we're gonna go to,
You have to pretend that you don't like me anymore.
oh no, that's
And Izzy is kind of just like, it's okay, Daisy, Betty, I know I fucked up, I just feel bad. And I feel like I want to wallow in this for a second.
Betty's like, well, no, you don't need to wallow.
We did fuck up. We shouldn't make you guys worry. You were right.
I could have at
It's
least
not
waited
like
for
we're-
you.
It's not like we're
We could have at least waited for you.
Daisy's like, it's fine. It's fine. Please don't cry. It's fine. It's just, I get freaked out, okay? And I know Benny does, even if he's not gonna say it. And Benny's like, oh.
like, I don't worry about anything.
I have never been anxious, ever.
And he's
No.
like, I'm perfect.
But he puts a hand on your shoulder, like a platonic hand on your shoulder, and Daisy wraps her arm around you, and it's just like,
Izzy will grab Benny closer. She's like, it's already happening. She's just like, she will
Girl
she'll just like curl both the Schwartz twins in.
Hug.